As I said, I'm going to show you a quick video of this unit right here. It's not the Mk3, but everything I see, I don't know the difference between them. So let's start it up, show you how it starts. I kind of did bring it back to the default overlay so I can show you guys what it looks like. So we're going to start it up. Boom. Almost instantly. It's actually faster than the original version. We're going to go back to here first because it's all right. So the overlay itself, from all the videos that I've seen, looks almost identical to what the Mk3 is. Okay, this overlay here is, I'm not a fan of this at all. I mean, this is the standard music player in there. We're going to go back. I don't know why it's doing that. This is this, oh, because it goes based upon the standard music. Okay, so the console for the standard music. Second is it shows altitude, your temperature. Click on this and it opens up the maps. It's like quick giant logo icons. I don't know. I'm not a fan of this. The big difference that I could tell you that I've seen from this unit and the Mk3 is these down here look different, but I have all my controls, or if I can click into this and it gives me a whole lot more menus, more options. I can click the different things down here and it'll turn the fan off, it'll turn the AC off, all that stuff. But we're gonna turn all this off right now. Now the buttons on here, which are really cool if you look at them, and you'll notice through the video, I don't know if it's dark enough in here, but they do cycle colors. I have them on RGB rotate, so they actually do change colors, all the buttons. I do have the under lights, carriage lights there, as you can see, so I can make them all match and everything. That's neither here nor there. On the top, it has its own icons up here that you can pick and kind of go through, similar to what I've seen on the Mk3. I put my own stuff up here. I have the light controls on my LEDs, Netflix, YouTube, all of that. As of right now, nothing's going to be working because I am just in solo tablet mode. If you look, my LTE is not hooked up yet, so that's something that I'm going to wind up doing as time goes on. All in all, looking at it like this, you do have your app drawer, your recent apps, home. I know I can clear all. Okay. You can open up any of these apps in here. So if I open up the LED Touch, it'll bring up that. If I bring up Crunchyroll, I can get Crunchyroll to load. Now, it does have hotspot. So I could use hotspot with this device by itself. I'm guessing that once I get the SIM card while I am in Android Auto, it'll work together, but I haven't checked that out. Right now, as it is using Android Auto, I can't get any of the internal apps to work with data. So that's one thing that I do notice about this, and that only makes sense because it can't, because I think Android Auto itself uses Wi-Fi. I'm going to turn on my Android Auto, kind of show you what it looks like with that, and then we'll go from there. And then I'll go to the next step of what how I've been using this thing. So turn the Android Auto on. I just turned Bluetooth, play that on there, copyright stuff. Sorry, Joiner, but we love your music. Anyway, I'll probably mute that part out. Map on top. I got it set up to my Google Maps, no problem. I got my songs down here, my temperature here. I mean, I can click on this and it'll open it up. Check Jordan Lucas out, he's fire. The split screen, we can go back to the home screen here. We can change the apps on the bottom here. We can look at the menu, you can make your phone calls, everything like that. So it does connect. And then you get the full map if you want to do a full map on here. Overall, so far, I like this so far. It does work, but let me show you how I've actually been using it, because I don't need that. I don't need this overlay. The overlay looks nice, but you can easily just go in settings up here. And then you got classic style is what I'm looking at. But then you can go to modern style. And when you hit home, it's returned to a tablet. You literally can use it like a full-on tablet like you want to. I've been using Nova Launcher. Okay. I have everything right here on my main screen, so I can go straight back to CarPlay. Super easy. I just keep it in tablet mode. I'm not really worried about it. Cool features of stuff that you could do. with this is I've downloaded all the TV apps and stuff like that, so when I'm between my job or I'm on lunch break, I can actually go and watch some shows. I even got this working. The Remote Play app actually works. You can actually do the PS5 in here and everything. You can get to the Android settings, and if you're familiar with the Android settings, you can just mess with any of these things in here. I can easily just go apps, default apps, and then it allows me to even change my home app to Nova Launcher. Now there's a bunch of different types of launchers that you can get that are made for cars. I'll do a review on some of those later on. I just seen a few videos and I want to give my opinion on what they look like. But as of right now, all the buttons work, everything's good on here. You could put it on automatic, all that. Like, I really do like this device. And I think for the price that I paid for it, I'm going to wind up keeping this thing. It does everything that I wanted it to do and I would want it to do. My main thing is that I got this for the Android Auto. I had the 14 edition, and for me to get the Android Auto, I would have had to change out the internal of the top screen, but I would have had to buy the newer version of the top screen. So I was looking almost as close to the price to do that, but then I would have been wired Android Auto. So then buying the module to switch it from wireless to wired, I would have spent almost the same amount of money that I spent on this unit, and it's cleaner looking. It's one giant unit. I do have some hidden USB ports on the sides here, so if people want to tag in that have like their phones, or if you have an iPhone. Now there are two of these, but one of them I have hidden. It is underneath the armrest, about right around here, this area. In this area itself, I am using that to control the LED lights underneath there, so that's why they're plugged in and everything like that. So that is not the problem, but I can go all the way back into here. I have some wiring all the way into here. My SIM card tray is about right here. If I do need to change out that SIM card, I could just pop this piece off, and then I have access to get into that SIM card slot without having to take this center piece out. It is a little shorter, the cable from it, so it comes from the back here, goes behind everything, and I tucked a little further underneath here to get the wires down here how I wanted them. Now it does come with a GPS antenna, and it has two antennas for the LTE up here. What I did was, let's see if I can get that off. The one's tucked back here. See that black thing right there? That right there, that's my antenna. And I have the one on the other side over there as well too with the GPS. So let me add, while installing this, there were a couple of components that I didn't use. One of them I'm going to show right here. This looks like, since I have the base model, this looks like the antenna that inserts for the car itself. This might be an integration to the stock GPS system that may have. That's what it looks like for me. The other thing is, and somebody let me know if I probably should pull this off and reinstall this. There was a speaker. I'm not exactly sure what the speaker is for. One of the guys, I think it was PM Performance, I think he didn't install his, and I can't really see the need for a whole other speaker somewhere in this car. Where do I put this? Under the armrest, maybe? Somebody let me know, maybe in the comment section. Let me know if there's something that I should be doing with this that I missed out. So it wasn't too hard to install any of this. If any of you guys know a little bit about technology, it's not too hard. I watched two videos, one from PM Performance and one from Square Wheels, and their videos were very informative, but they were for the Mk3. I literally used their videos to installing this thing. So of course it's not the Aucar Mk3 brand, but my opinion of this thing, I think it came from the same spot. I think it comes from the same area or the same factory in China or whatever it is, but it saves you some money. Where everybody else is charging $1,200 for these things or $1,100 for these things, I paid $950 for it, and I got the warranty on it as well too, and it's through Amazon. So I know Amazon and who they use for their insurance will take care of this device no matter what happens, because I've used them before. If I've ever had any problems, I literally reach out to them and they take care of everything for me. Okay, so my final thoughts on this product. I like it. It's only been a couple of days since I've had it, but if you're in the ballpark for one of these, It's really good because Amazon let me put it on a 12-month payment plan with no interest. So I was able to do that. Again, you're able to get the insurance for it. Anything happens to it, they'll cover it. I really think it's a good product. So what I'm going to wind up doing is, after a couple of days of usage, I'll make a follow-up video. And then what I'll do is I'll also make a video on the different launchers that I found for this, that I was seeing some videos and some posts about, that they made for the cars. Some of them seem nice, some of them seem clunky, but I'll do a review on those. And I know this is the first of my videos, so I only did this video because people on the Facebook page wanted information on this device since I posted about it. But I'm going to continue to try to make some Q videos. If you can, I'm actually going to start up an Instagram and show some of the progress of the pictures that I did and I got from this Q when I first got it. If you can, like and subscribe. I'll put my information down in the details below. Thanks. Peace.